But then we have Clemson dropping a spot to number 5, down from number 4 last week. What do you make of this top 5? Were you surprised to see Michigan in the top 5?
I think that's the one thing that did surprise me. Ultimately, Bama, Georgia, Ohio State. We're going to hear that all season long. Bama, Georgia, Ohio State, Bama, Georgia, Ohio State. But Michigan is getting a lot of credit. I think a little too much credit for what they did last season. They're not as good. And I am really curious to see what they do at quarterback, because last week it was Cade McNamara. Now we get to see J.J. McCarthy against Hawaii, and now Michigan's like a 51.5-point favorite, just absolutely insane. And honestly, I think that's part of the reason why that line has moved anyway, is Hawaii is terrible under Timmy Chang. I'm surprised that they have gotten off to such a rotten start, but I think J.J. McCarthy has more upside, just my personal opinion. But yeah, I think this is too high for the Wolverines, but based on what they did last year, I get it, but it's another reason why the top 25 college football poll isn't necessarily accurate. It's just a popularity contest. Like, this happens to Texas all the time. Texas will sneak into the top 25 even when the Longhorns don't deserve it. And I'm a Texas guy, as you know, but the brand is there. And so when they come up with a win, it's, there's Texas. Let's put them in the top 25. It happens with these blue blood schools, and Michigan is right there. They're one of them.
I think that's the case with Clemson too. They're kind of riding on some of their past accomplishments, and they're riding on that brand name because their defense did look good. I will give them that. Clemson has a ferocious defense, and also we talked about this at the top of the segment. They play in the ACC, who is notably weaker than the SEC and probably the Big Ten as well. So maybe Clemson deserves to be number 5. I still don't really trust their offense.